Daily Telegraph.
Hi, Thomas. We appreciate it's only pre-season, shouldn't draw conclusions, but were you disappointed, angry by that, or are you relaxed? How do you see it?
No, I'm far from relaxed. I think we deserve to lose, which is fair enough because we were simply not good enough. We're absolutely not competitive. I think the worrying part is that the level of commitment, physically and mentally, for this match was not the same. It was far higher for Arsenal than for us. We can, of course, have the argumentation that they played, I think, with their strongest lineup. They do this since several weeks and since over 1 year. Strengthen their lineup, play in the same structure, and this was, I think, the lineup with whom they tried to start Premier League games. It was for surely not our strongest lineup, and yeah, this is a part of an explanation, but only a little part, and the other part is worrying because, yeah, but it's how it is.
Can I just follow up? There's only 2 weeks till the start of the season.
Yeah.
Are you confident that you'll be in a good place and you'll be ready in 2 weeks?
I cannot guarantee. I saw today a team like from Arsenal who's, like I said, also mentally committed. I have the feeling to an idea how to play, committed to a level of exhaustion, of being exhausted, a level of physical commitment that I saw that we could not match, and also a level of mental commitment which we lack because we have a lot of players who think about leaving and looking for their options, and we have players who left, and this is, I think, at the moment obvious.
Michael, Sky Sports News.
Hi Thomas, does this highlight what you said to me yesterday about the need for more incomings, and also an update on Jules Koundé? Spanish reports are saying Barcelona are the favourites to sign him, so if there's an update there, please.
There's no update. There's no update. The analyzing of the season does not change because of this game. Unfortunately, it proved my point. The last week proves my point. I would absolutely prefer to not be right, and I did everything to prove myself wrong. But at the moment, I feel that I was right when I looked at the last season, and at the parts of the game where we struggled, parts of the season where we struggled, and how we struggled. And then, we got sanctioned. Players left us. That some players are trying to leave us, and this is where it is. So we had urgent appeal for quality players, and a huge amount of quality players. We got 2 quality players in, there's no doubt, but we are not competitive like this, and unfortunately we could see it today.
Thank you. Mike Keegan, Daily Mail.
Hi Thomas. It feels like it's been a long tour. You've been to the West Coast, Vegas, now
Also,
the East
yeah.
Coast. A lot of time zones, a lot of travelling.
Yeah.
Has it been a difficult environment, and has it been a trip that you've managed
long.
to enjoy?
It was long. It was long, for sure. Also a part. It was long, and we could see, we could feel the energy level dropped after Las Vegas and after the Charlotte game, because of a lot of traveling and very humid and very hot temperature made it tough, because we are like now 2 weeks on the road. So yeah, that's also a point, but it's not the point. It's a little point in an explanation why we did not look fresh. I did not expect it today, although we lowered a bit intensity and volume in training over the last days, but not in a way that we could expect to have fresh legs. So that was not the biggest surprise, but there's a difference between being tired and playing like this.
Darren Lewis.
Thomas, are you concerned about goal scoring? You've said to us before that you have a number of players that can play in that centre forward position, but you've struggled for goals in this tournament.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you look at the second half, I mean, the first half was even hard to escape in a productive way in our own half and to play in the opponent's half and to create. We created then one chance with a shot. But the level of, or like the amount of dangerous situations, the amount of one against ones, the amount of speed, acceleration in second half, where we like dominated the game and where we were the better team from the whistle in the first 22 minutes, but with the first dangerous action, they scored, and we did not have too many dangerous situations, although we were the better team. But listen, it's the same players, so why should everything change? So I don't think we will see hopefully development, but at the moment we have maybe the same issues because we have the same players.
And just to follow up on that, do you look at Liverpool, City,
at the moment,
strikers,
like giving our last 2 weeks, giving our last week, and giving the game today, we should not mention the two teams in front of us. We got absolutely beaten by a team that was that does not play Champions League next season. That is behind us, and it seems at the moment far ahead of us.
Okay, last two, Tom, and then there's a finish.
Hi Thomas. We got to see Kalidou for the first time tonight.
Yeah, was the best player on the pitch for us.
Was it? Did it make you feel a little bit more optimistic?
Yeah, I felt incredible good, I have to say, on an evening where nothing felt good. This felt very good.
And how much as well, going back to the kind of the tour and summing up the tour, how much do you find that pre-seasons influence how the actual season goes?
My personal feeling, I don't know if I ever lost a match in pre-season for 0. I cannot remember. I cannot remember not winning 2 matches in a row in a pre-season. I am a huge fan of a strong pre-season for everything, for the atmosphere, for the feeling, for the performance, for the belief. I do absolutely not. I'm superstitious. It's superstitious, but not in a way that I say a bad pre-season has to be a good season. That makes no sense for me. So I'm in it. Of course, I'm a part of it. Need to find solutions. We fly home now. Then we have 1.5 days only. And Tuesday afternoon, we need to present solutions. We need to present actions, like me, coaching staff, together with a team to stand up again and find a way through this, because it hurts at the moment.
Last question today.
Yeah, you mentioned yesterday leaving decisions late, not only in terms of personnel and acquisitions, but also of systems. Considering you started tonight with 4 at the back and finished the night at 3 at the back, do you feel as though this has helped as far as forming a defensive identity, as far as the type of system you want to employ?
Yeah. I mean, we discussed this many times. If you want to play 3 in the back, you need to have 3 in the back. If you don't have 3 in the back, it's not worth playing 3 in the back. So, and giving the fact that Kalidou was ready for 25 minutes today, and giving the fact like who was available, we tried to play 4-4-2. I think it was not a structural problem. We conceded also 2 goals then with the back 5 and 2-6, which we are very used to play. It was the behavior and the structure is anyway much more important, how we behave in a structure, how we play a structure, and not so much important what we play. It's we need to be more lively, we need to be more aggressive. Like I said, the level of commitment, level of physical input was simply not enough. The adaptation of position, the joy of helping each other, the joy of working hard together was absolutely missing. So it's not the moment to destroy my group, because my group of players is a very nice and very hard-working group, and that will not change. But for today, this is the honest analyzing of the game, and I think it's not worth talking around it. It was like this today.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you, everybody.